Yes guys, welcome back to the channel. You're watching Big Fish Lad, and today we're going to talk about the Trimac Cichlid. So what is it to know about the Trimac Cichlid? Well, firstly, it's got quite a few names. It's from the Amphilophus family. It's Amphilophus Trimaculatus. It's also called the Cyclosoma Trimac. You can call it the three-spot cichlid, better known as the Trimac Cichlid, but also you can call it the red-eyed cichlid. So it's quite a few names. I think the most common one is the Trimax Cichlid, guys. And if you have a look there, he's very inquisitive. He's wondering what I'm doing. He's a little stunner. This is a male. Males can get up to 15 inches. We've just done a water change, so forgive me for the mess, guys. And they can grow up to 15 inches. Females tending to get more around 10 inches. Maybe not that big, but they can get to 10 inches. I think, you know, when we get these sizes are more in the wild. You may not see them get like that in aquariums, but they won't get far off from that. As you can see, this fish looks very much like a flower horn, and I think the main staple in a flower horn is the Trimac Cichlid. I think they're used quite heavily within that species of fish, and I think a lot of it is because of the temperament, because these fish are aggressive. They're very, very aggressive, and they're very, very personable at the same time. You will see there is two smaller ones in there. They are young Trimac Cichlids. They're not his offspring. They're just a separate pair, separate couple that I bought. The two small ones are from Cichlids of the Americas, and the bigger one is from Max's Cichlids in the USA. Rob Johnson at Lynx Fish imported the ones from Cichlid of Americas, and Predator Aquatics imported the bigger one from Max Cichlids. They are obviously a Central American fish, and they are found in Mexico, down to Panama, and you probably hear that a lot about where these Central American fish are found, because that's exactly where they come from. They are, obviously at this size, he's quite long, but what will happen as he gets bigger, it's around about 5 inches. When he starts to get long, when he hits a certain length, he will then start to fill out, because they are full-bodied, they're quite rounded. They are big, chunky fish, these guys, when they get bigger, big, chunky fish. They, like I said, they're quite rare in the hobby. I think, you know, where I'm from in the UK, you don't see many of these about. You know, like, they're from the same family as the red devils and the Midas, and you see a hell of a lot of red devils and Midas, but you don't see a lot of these, which is really good. I have had a spawn with these guys, but I lost all the fry due to some pH swings, so I'm not, as you'll see, he's not with his female anymore because he is too savage with her. It isn't worth it. He's too savage with her. He gave her a beating. I moved her into another tank, and unfortunately we lost her. So I will not be doing that again. I know there's two small ones in there. I'm going to grow them on and sell them. I'm just going to keep him on his own. What else can I tell you about the Trimac? I mean, like I say, you know, they have got personality. There's not much more you need to know. For me, the main thing, and I say this on all my updates about the American Cichlids, is they need a decent sized tank. This tank at the moment is too small. It's only a 200 litre tank, which is about, 55 gallons in US gallons. So it's nowhere near big enough. It's a grow out tank. I'll probably get, probably about 3 or 4 more inches out of him, and then I'll have to upgrade, and that's a push. So giving him room, guys, giving him room, giving him space, giving him clean water, good diet. So I'm feeding him on Norfin Cichlid formula and Norfin krill pellets. Also gets a bit of fluval bug bites, and I've got some food that I got from Graham at Aquarium Adventures. You see him on YouTube, and he manufactures his own food, and I've got that, and I've put some of those he's got some sticky tablets that I put in, and my guy loves them. So yeah, tank mates, guys, I just would not recommend this fish to have tank mates. And some of you might say, well, you've got 2 fish in with him, but they're growing out, they're small, they're not a threat to him. I did have 4 and I've lost 2 of them, so whether he's picked them off or they've picked them off, I don't know. But this is what you get with these kind of cichlids, guys. This is what you get, and this is why I keep my big American cichlids on their own, because they're brutal, basically. And yeah, that's it, guys. It's that simple. You know, give him big tank, give him lots of space, good diet, plenty of water changes, some good. I mean, I've only got sponge filters in this tank, but really, I'm on the lookout for an external filter. I will be putting an external filter on it because, I mean, if you look at that sponge, it's filthy. It weren't that long ago I cleaned that, and I'll be honest with you, I'm a little bit reluctant to clean it right now because if you look at that one on the top, look, they munch on it. It's a bit of a biofilm. It's a bit of food that they can live on and they'll enjoy. So I tend to just leave it. You can see by the bubbles the flow's going through it still anyway, and the water's very clean. Like I said, those little bits you can see is I've just done a sand clean when I did a water change. Nice piece of wood because they are still young. They're still a bit shy at times. They can go and hide. He's not got. So I've done a water change. So he's not showing you his best. He's gone a little bit paler. He still looks gorgeous, don't get me wrong, but sometimes, and the camera doesn't really show how beautiful he actually looks, this fish. We call him Trigger. This is Trigger the Trimac, and look at those beautiful red eyes, and look at that. That is a fish. I am so excited about this fish, guys. I am so excited. I spent a long time searching out for a Trimac. I did have one before, but it turned out to be a bit poor. It was an hybrid, and it just wasn't what I was looking for, but now I have my Trimac, and we're going to look forward to what he does, guys, and I'll keep you updated, like I said. But, you know, for now, that's me. That's the Trimax Cichlid. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for commenting, and thanks for liking. And if you're not subscribed, guys. You know the drill. Come and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.